please give a very warm welcome to Miss Jennifer Fowlie, the chair of our communications department. Jennifer, are you there?
I am here, and I'm really sorry I don't have the appropriate background for this presentation today. I was trying to work out technical support, so it threw me off just a little bit. Let me go ahead and just say I'm really excited to have the opportunity to help kick off this Welcome Week and to welcome students back for spring semester. We're really looking forward to having the opportunity to work with you this semester, and want you to know that we're here to support you, and we're in the business of student success. So we realize that under current circumstances with remote learning, that in many cases you may feel like you're on an island. And so we in the Communication Center want you to know that we're here to help you. We primarily like to interact with students through Zoom. So it's the platform that you have today. So it's almost like a FaceTime call. And while we specialize in communication studies in the Communication Center, we want you to know that we're here to help you regardless of the discipline that you're in. We realize that many instructors assign PowerPoints and other forms of slideshows and presentations that they would like to have. And I know for many students, this act of public speaking can be daunting. And then you've got the technical side of uploading that finished product for a grade. We're here to help alleviate that stress. We're here to help walk you through that process, to provide you with feedback, to help you to be as effective as possible. Our tutors in the Communication Center also can assist you. For those of you taking Spanish, we have a Spanish tutor on staff as well. So I do encourage you to reach out to her. In addition to having a Spanish tutor, a majority of our communication tutors in the Communications Center also speak Spanish. So I really encourage those students of ours who may have English as a second language to not hesitate to reach out. We have done it in the past, and we can do it now. We can help walk you through that process, help to alleviate some of the anxiety that may come along with public speaking. Our goal is to help you to develop those skills. We honestly believe that the most effective communicators tend to rise to the top when it comes to getting the job that you're looking for following graduation. So our goal is to help you to further expand upon and develop those communication skills. Once we're back face-to-face on campus, we're also there to support you with technical equipment as well. So computers and workstations and printing capabilities. So while we've been away almost a year, know that we are working hard to get back to be with you face to face and to really provide that in-person experience. I think that maybe, I know I took for granted, and I'm really looking forward to having that opportunity to get back into the classroom. I know later on our director is going to provide you with the schedule. I'll just briefly tell you that we're going to be open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5, Monday through Thursday, 8:30 to 5, and then on Fridays, 8:30 to 3. Again, don't hesitate to reach out to us. We're here to help you. These tutors have sat where you've sat, and many of them have taken the courses that you're in. So do reach out to them. You're also welcome to reach out to me as well. You can reach me at Jennifer Fowlie, jennifer.fowlie@vvc.edu. I'm happy to help you as well. In addition to the Communication Center, we also have the Communication Studies Department. And the Communication Studies Department, again, is committed to helping you develop those effective communication skills to provide you with a competitive edge when you enter the job market. The wonderful thing about communication studies is that it's got a universal applicability regardless of the discipline that you choose to major in. You want to be effective as a communicator. Those effective communicators are more likely to become leaders. They're more likely to become promoted. People migrate towards you. You seem more socially dynamic. There's just so many good reasons to really work to develop these skills. In the Communication Studies Department, we do work on developing skills from debate and argumentation to intercultural communication, relational or interpersonal and group discussion, to public speaking and the study of mass media as well. Communication studies is one of those disciplines that really can take you in so many directions professionally. You could work in advertising, public relations, marketing, social media, speech writing, mediation, human communication, and the list goes on. I encourage you to look at communication studies if you're not sure where you want to go next. And I'll tell you, as a former graduate of Victor Valley College, someone who got her associate degree here and transferred on to Cal State San Bernardino, I encourage you to also take a look at our transfer degree as well. I want you to know we care about your success. We're in the business of your success, and we're here for you. And if there's ever any questions that I can answer now or in the future, please don't hesitate to reach out. I appreciate the time and the attention that you've given me, and I look forward to the chance to work with you this semester and semesters going forward. Thank you.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Thank you so much. If you don't mind, I'd like to remind all of our attendees, of course, please feel free to put an answer or a question in the Q&A section if you have any questions for Jennifer here today. To get things going, though, I have to be honest with Miss Fowlie. I am a huge communications fan. So I have a few friends that have gone into communications, and you really nailed it on the head that you can get a communications degree and really go into all kinds of fields of work. Probably my friends that have the most fun, I've actually gone into hospitality to use their communications degrees. And then one is a PIO for a school district.
Absolutely. I think when you think about careers that involve team building as well, that communication plays a vital role. And I think another area where people don't necessarily consider communication to be tactically important is I've known a lot of people to go on to law school. And if you think about it, law is verbal judo. And so being able to develop those skills, and there's just a lot of versatility in the degree as well. And when you think about technology advancements, you think about the most desirable qualities from employers, prospective employers. Communication is always in the mid 90% range. And so to me, you know, your degree is going to get you your foot in the door, but your ability to articulate your skill set and what you bring to the table for that prospective employer is ultimately what's going to seal the deal and get that job that you're looking for.
That's wonderful. Would you say that there are, I mean, given your experience in teaching and of course, you know, being out in the community yourself, would you say that there are certain characteristics or traits that if somebody has or demonstrates, that they would excel at communications?
I think that's a fantastic question, because I think that people look at those of us that are in communication studies and they automatically assume that we're this extroverted, dynamic communicator, you know, that we sort of came out of the womb being able to do this. And I'll tell you that being an effective communicator takes practice. Nobody is born with the ability to do it. I feared it horribly. But each time that you get up and you go through it and you know that you're prepared and you sort of realize that you're not going to spontaneously combust, it gets a little bit easier. It's a process, right? So it's just about being prepared for the process. So no, I think you can be the shyest of person. You develop that skill set, right? And then you're able to become this much more dynamic communicator. So thanks for that question. I appreciate that.
Oh, wonderful. Absolutely. And then something we specifically did not prepare anyone for, but I'm really excited to ask all of our presenters. So you kind of get to help let the cat out of the bag for anybody else who's watching right now.
Okay.
But we all started from somewhere, whether while we were a student and working or we went right into the workforce. What was your first real job where you had a paycheck and taxes withheld? Where'd you start at?
I started in Valdosta, Georgia, in a fast food restaurant. I was only 15. My neighbors across the street owned one. It was kind of like an Arby's. It wasn't Arby's, but and I remember how much I really despised that person that drove through the drive-through 5 minutes before we closed and wanted a shake. Right. But it was definitely motivation for higher education. And I have a great deal of respect for people who work in that industry, because sometimes, you know, people can get really upset over pickles. So, you know, you definitely have to have a lot of patience and a lot of people skills to get through that. And I've always enjoyed working. So it was a fast food job.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. You know what? I'd be lying to you if I said that didn't happen the other night. We went to Farmer Boys and it was like 8 o'clock. They said no more milkshakes. Couldn't have it. Well, that's wonderful. Jennifer, thank you so much. again, I want to encourage everybody who's out there who's thinking about it or maybe hasn't taken a communications class yet. It's a great way, of course, to fill one of your basic ed needs, but it's also a great opportunity to start to sharpen those communication skills.
Absolutely. We're here to help you. Please, please, please come seek us out. Students who are in distress, who do, their chances of success just are like a take off like a rocket ship. So it's never too late. Don't give up. Come see us. We're here to help you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Jennifer. We hope you have a great one, and I'm sure we'll see your presentation amongst the next 3 days. But looking forward to seeing you in person next time.
I appreciate it. Thanks for the invitation. Have a great day.